94.5 PST. Did you miss anything with Chris, Joe, and Gianna on Chris and the Crew? Catch up now. This is Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com.
Here we go. It's time for Master Crew Theater.
There's something about this that just is so amazing.
Jill Myra doing a little guest spot here. Dan Zero's out today. So she's the understudy for Dan Zero.
Jill is the understudy for Dan Zero.
All right, so the deal is, if you've never heard this before, we act out a scene from a popular movie.
Okay.
And I mean, it's simple. You just guess what it is. Sometimes it's more simple than others.
Sometimes we make it a lot harder than it should be based on our acting skills.
Yeah, I was going to say, based on our acting.
But Gianna loves this because, she starred in all of her high school musicals. And,
she starred, yeah.
She's an overachiever when it comes to this stuff.
I tried.
So we've been in rehearsals. Actually, Jill's never seen the script until 2 seconds ago.
I know.
Literally 2 seconds ago.
The job of an understudy, I can't tell you what it's like.
You just get thrown into this.
Yes, I just have to be
all
ready
right,
to go.
So, Gianna, you're going to be also the director today.
Okay, I will be the director. So, quiet on the set. Action. Look, another glorious morning makes me sick. Sisters!
Yes, Winnie.
Coming, Winnie. Right away. Sorry.
Mary!
Oh, is that me? Right here, Winnie. Right here. I've noticed Sister Sarah isn't helping.
I lured the child here.
Leave her be. She has done her chore. All right, 'tis time.
Scene. Cut.
Well, if you know what that was, it should be easy, right? I thought we were really good.
We were in rehearsals long enough. All right, phones are already ringing.
Woohoo!
All right, what movie do you... We're right in the middle of Master Crew Theater here on 94.5 PST, your number one hit music station. It's finally Friday. We're doing Master Crew Theater. We've been in rehearsals for at least 15 minutes.
It's been a journey, everybody.
We had to pull Jill Myra in because Dan Zero absent today.
Yes.
How dare he take off for Master Crew Theater?
That should be when he got hired, that he should not have been allowed
Yeah.
to take off on Master Crew Theater.
Agreed. So Jill's doing the understudy, and a fabulous job you did.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you very much. It's good when you work with good people.
Oh, Jill.
I'd like to thank the Academy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We may get an award for this.
Maybe.
All right, so we're going to act out the scene again from the movie that we've been rehearsing from, and then you're going to guess what the movie is. All right, ready?
Quiet on the set. Action. Look, another glorious morning makes me sick. Sisters!
Yes, Winnie.
Coming, Winnie. Right away. Sorry.
Mary!
Right here, Winnie. God, I keep messing that line up. Right here, Winnie. Right here. I've noticed Sister Sarah isn't helping.
I lured the child here.
Leave her be. She has done her chore. All right, 'tis time.
Cut.
I thought that was really good.
It was.
I have a sore throat from yelling at the baseball game, so it worked out perfectly for this.
I love it.
Let's go to the phones. We've got Rick in Mount Laurel on the line. Hey, Rick. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Great show today, guys.
Is there any way you can figure out what we were acting out?
I think, Chris, you're the next Julia Roberts. And my kids love this movie, Hocus Pocus.
Oh, all right. We'll write down your guess. We'll see if that's it. All right, let's go to Tina in Northeast Philly. Hey, Tina.
Hey.
Do you agree with Rick?
I do. It's Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
Maybe.
Interesting guess.
Maybe. We'll see.
And let's go to Mackenzie in Philly. Hey, Mackenzie. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I think it's definitely Hocus Pocus.
Definitely Hocus Pocus.
She knows. Is it Hocus Pocus?
Is it Hocus
Bet money on it,
Pocus?
huh?
Of course it is. Hey, it's spooky season. We got to start doing Halloween movies, right?
100%.
That's right. This
Super
was perfect
fun.
timing.
Well, should we play that scene so they actually know what it's supposed to sound like?
This is what it's supposed to sound like.
And how close we were.
Yeah.
Yes. Here we go.
Another glorious morning makes me sick. Sisters!
Yes, Winnie. Winnie, right away. Sorry.
Mary?
Right here, Winnie, right here. Sorry.
Sister Sarah isn't helping.
I lured the child here.
Leave her be. She had done her job. All right. 'Tis time.
Spot on.
Tis spot on.
Spot on. Well, congratulations. Yeah, they all got it right. An easy question, right? But is it? It's Chris and the crew. Chris, Joe, Gianna. Gianna, you saw this on TikTok, right? Well, it's more like what color is not Halloween.
Right. And I saw that this girl was at Target. She was shopping and she saw skeletons and little pumpkins and ghosts, and they were all pink.
Yep, just saw them last night. I was in Target.
Who is doing this? I really just feel as though you're kind of lame if you're not using Halloween colors. Like, okay, I get you want an aesthetic.
My favorite color is pink.
I get it.
I like everything pink. So why not a skeleton in pink?
But like, there's an aesthetic that goes with Halloween. There's an aesthetic that goes with Christmas. There's an aesthetic that goes with fall in general and winter and spring. Let's just stay there. You're no fun if everything you have is like just brown and black and white and tan. We don't need all of this. Stop. Just have a little fun. I'm begging you.
So no pink pumpkins?
No.
They got to be orange?
They have to be orange or purple or green or
purple.
Purple's a Halloween color.
Yeah, okay, so let's name the Halloween colors.
I'd say orange.
Obviously orange and black.
Black. Green.
Purple, green, because green for witches, right?
That's it.
Purple. Brown.
Maybe
that's
brown.
More fall.
That's more fall, yeah.
Red. No, that's more fall.
Yeah, I'd say that's more fall, and I'd say yellow's more fall.
I was in Target last night, and I got this M&M. I'm going to this board party.
Oh, fun.
And I got everything for like a fall charcuterie board.
I love it.
But I was going back and forth because there's some Halloween on there and some fall. You know what I mean? So I saw this bag of M&Ms, and it was a Halloween-themed bag of M&Ms. And there are green, purple, orange, and black M&Ms.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Done. Done. M&M's finally closed
no
this
pink.
case. No pink. I can't with the pink.
Say it again so the people in the back can hear.
No pink. It's like Christmas too. Nobody wants to see your gaudy pink garland. Okay, no, stop. Enough with the pink.
It's Can't Beat Chris. Can't Beat Chris on 94.5 PST.
All right, here we go. It's Friday fun day.
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good? I'm feeling good too. Let's hope Brittany and Cherry Hill's feeling good. Hey, Brittany, how are you feeling today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
We're doing good. I love it. I love to hear that because Chris is on a 9-day winning streak. Did you know that?
I did not know that. No.
Well, we're hoping that it goes down to 0 today.
Well, we'll see. All right, you do the questions first. I'm going to get them next, and then we'll see how it goes. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
All right, we're kicking Chris out of here. Brittany, we'll give you a little bit of privacy, and then we're going to give you the first 3 questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here comes your first question. The 76ers preseason kicks off on Monday amid the news they could be moving to Center City. Name any current player on the 76ers.
Joel Embiid.
You want to lock in Joel Embiid?
Yeah.
All right, question 2. Billie Eilish is in Philly tomorrow night. Back in 2021, she released a song called No Time to Die for what famous spy movie?
Oh, in what year?
2021. Don't think too hard, Brittany.
Spy movie. Maybe there was... No.
What are you thinking?
Okay. The first thing that comes to mind is like a Spy Kids sequel.
Okay, do you want to lock in Spy Kids?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we'll lock it in. All right, and question 3. Season 4 of Abbott Elementary premieres next week on ABC. What city is the show set in?
Oh my gosh. Abbott Elementary? I don't watch much TV.
Name your favorite city.
New York City.
New York? All right, we'll lock it in. All right. Man. Oh man, she said. We're gonna call Chris back into the room. Can't Be Chris, powered by Legoland Discovery Center Philadelphia. Jump into a world of creativity, color, and playful learning. Info and tickets at philadelphia.legolanddiscoverycenter.com. Hey Chris.
Hey there.
All right. Brittany's answers are all locked in. You ready for your questions?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Oh, why are you laughing, Brittany?
I have a bad feeling.
Oh, no. I don't have the best feeling either, so we'll see.
All right, here we go. First question.
Okay.
The 76ers preseason kicks off on Monday. Amid the news they could be moving to Center City.
Okay.
Name any current player from the 76ers.
Of course, I know who the 76ers are, but I don't really follow basketball. But I feel like there's a famous player and I just can't think of his name.
Well, what are we doing? Name any person. Name a person.
Oh, God.
Maybe it'll be right.
James Harden. I know that's not right.
I don't believe he's on the team.
He plays basketball, right?
He plays basketball. Well, Chris said James Harden. Brittany said Joel Embiid. That means Chris got that one incorrect.
God.
So that's a point for Brittany. Moving on.
Ask me about the Phillies.
Well,
they're more topical today.
That wasn't the question today.
Shoot.
All right. Question 2 for Chris.
I knew that, by the way.
Well,
Embiid. I just couldn't think of it.
Question 2 for Chris. Billie Eilish is in Philly tomorrow night. Back in 2021, she released a song called No Time to Die for what famous spy movie?
Yes, James Bond.
Chris said James Bond. Brittany said Spy Kids. Great answer.
That is a spy movie.
Good answer, but the correct answer was James Bond. You guys are tied.
So we're tied, right?
Question 3. Season 4 of Abbott Elementary premieres next week on ABC.
Yeah.
What city is the show set in?
Philadelphia.
Chris said Philly.
What'd she say?
Brittany said New York.
No, it's Philly.
Philly is correct. Which means you guys tied today. And I wouldn't take that as a win.
No way, I won.
How did you win?
She got 2 wrong. I got 1 wrong, right?
Judges are wrong. Chris is right.
Yeah.
The judges are wrong.
So I do need that phrase of shame, Brittany.
All right. My name is Brittany from Cherry Hill, and I can't beat Chris.
You tried. This was tough today.
Did. Brittany, you almost flew under the radar. I almost gave you that tie.
I know. So close. It's so close with Spy Kids.
It's so close with Spy Kids.
That is a great movie.
Close. All right, just for playing with us, Brittany, you got a pair of tickets to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show at the Miller Theater on October 29th.
All right, thank you.
Jump up and do the time warp with the screening of the cult classic with a guest appearance from the original Brad, Barry Bostwick, and a live shadow cast. To get tickets, go to ensembleartsphilly.org. Hang on the line, Brittany.
Listen Monday morning at 7:40 for another chance to beat Chris on 94.5 PST.
Wow.
It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
There's some pretty serious allegations against Garth Brooks. Have you heard about this?
I did not.
He's been accused of rape by his former makeup artist.
Oh, God.
And I believe the makeup artist worked for his wife, too. But he's almost making it seem like she's just trying to get money out of him. Ugh. So he made a statement last night saying that he strongly denies the allegations. For the last 2 months, I've been hassled to no end with threats, lies, tragic tales of what my future would be if I did not write a check for many millions of dollars.
Oh, no.
He went on to say that he refuses to pay hush money because it would mean that he's admitting to behavior that he didn't do. He said, I trust the system and I do not fear the truth, and I am not the man that I'm painted to be.
Oof.
I feel like when this thing with Diddy comes out, then a lot of people start doing this type of thing.
Yeah,
speaking out, whether it's true or not.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
McDonald's is finally bringing back the chicken Big Mac to the U.S.
Oh.
Well, I say Big Mac. I said bring back. I don't think it's been in the U.S. before.
I don't think so.
I think it's been in Canada before.
Okay.
So they tested in Canada and the UK. Everybody loved it.
It sounds
so it's
good.
coming to the United States, coming to McDonald's on Thursday, the 10th.
Oh, my God.
Only a limited time. So if you want to try it, you better try it.
I'm pretty sure they just take the patties out and make McChickens,
That's
right?
exactly what it is.
Oh,
so they
my
take
God.
the 2 burgers out, they put 2 chicken patties in, and everything else is the same.
It sounds so good.
Your face.
Sounds so good.
Like I want it right now. Do you like Hot Pockets?
I do like Hot Pockets.
Do you know they were called chunk stuffers when they first debuted?
Why would anybody think that that's a good idea?
70s?
Why would anybody think, oh, yeah, this is what we should call that?
Imagine, hey, put some chunk stuffers on the list.
Who?
Pick up some of those.
I want to speak to the person who thought of that.
Isn't that funny, though?
Hot Pocket's so much better.
I had to tell you that. All right, there's the scoop. Don't you ever, or have you ever, maybe I should say it that way, have you ever pretended to like a food or maybe even a drink that you don't like just because it's just easier to pretend to like it than answer the questions. It's Chris and the crew, Chris and Gianna.
So Chris tells me she's going out this weekend. She's like, oh, there's only going to be beer and wine there. I guess I'm going to have to pretend to like wine.
I've had to do that a couple of times because I feel like wine is a trendy thing. A lot of people drink wine. Like even over the summer, I was at a party with some shore friends and like they made their own wines. What was I going to do?
Not drink it.
Refuse it?
Right. No, I get it. But at the same time, like, is it really that much of a task to just drink a glass of wine?
I do not like, I wish I did like wine.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's cool to drink wine. You know what I mean?
And it's easy.
It's easy. I just can't find a wine that I like. There are some Moscatos that I can, whatever, I can tolerate. But yeah, wine is one of those things for me that sometimes I just have to pretend that I like it.
Are you like lying about anything else? Like I feel like you go out and you're just
foods. Well, you know why? Because I'm a picky eater. And as an adult, sometimes you get made fun of because you're a picky eater because you're not a kid anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like if you say something like, "Oh, I really don't like seafood," they're like, "What? You don't like shrimp? You don't like?" I'm like, "No." So sometimes I just take a bit of crab dip or whatever and
push it around on the plate.
Yeah, and just pretend. It's just easier than and there's a little bit of a shame to being an adult picky eater.
And you know what?
You know what I mean?
I am so opposite.
I know you like everything.
I am the world's like least picky eater. Yep. I eat everything. So like just say like, oh, you went to a party and there was a charcuterie board and they were trying to be all fancy and there was like green olives on the thing. You wouldn't eat that.
I'm not even sure I could pretend. Like, I'm not sure I could put that in my mouth.
And like blue cheese. Like if you're going to eat like wings or something, you're not going to have like blue cheese. You have to pretend.
I could pretend to like that, I guess.
So is it like you're pretending to like these things just to like not cause a scene or like just.
Or you know what it is? Sometimes if someone at a party and they're trying to be so nice, but I just don't want a big deal made about it. They'll be like, "Oh, wait, you don't like anything that's out here? Let me make you something else." And
okay.
I'm like, no, I'm not getting into that.
So it's just to kind of save yourself the hassle of answering all the questions, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, I don't think I'm alone on this one.
There's a lot of things
people,
I feel.
like, let's say you go to a fancy party, right? Mm-hmm. And they have caviar.
I love caviar.
You like caviar?
I love caviar. Well, I eat like sushi and I eat sashimi and everything. Just like if you just put raw salmon on a plate, I'm eating it.
You go to fancy dinner parties and stuff like that. Somebody's pretending to like something.
I guess you're right.
I was going to say caviar, but now you said you like caviar.
Well, no.
I don't think a lot of people do, though.
No, I might be in the minority in that. I might be the minority.
I'm dying to know, though. I know that I'm not alone. Do you pretend to like any foods or drinks that you don't really like just to avoid the hassle of the questions? Or just, I don't know, do you want to just feel cool about it?
True.
609-24 station. I can't be the only one who pretends to like certain foods, certain drinks, just because it's easier. Like, I don't want to be different. You know what I mean?
Right. See, I find this sometimes when I go to bars because I'm kind of a picky drinker, not a picky eater. So, like your friends are all hanging out. It's like, oh, let's just split a pitcher of this beer, or let's do a group shot. Let's pick this shot. I'm very picky with that stuff. And I guess if I had to pick anything, because I'm not a picky eater.
You like everything.
I love all food.
And all weird, like some weird stuff. Too.
I do. And I love it. But if we go out and a big shot right now is a green tea shot. Oh, I gag. I hate it.
But I still feel you. You don't want the questions. Like, okay, line up green tea shots. And you're like, and they're like, oh, why don't you like that?
I don't like it because it
and everybody makes a big scene.
Because it tastes like garbage. That's why I don't like it.
I hear you.
It's gross.
Like, I know sometimes I get in the situation where like all my friends are wine drinkers and I don't like wine.
Right.
But then I don't want a 20-minute discussion every time about
try this
why don't
one.
You try this one?
No.
I just
leave me be.
Just don't.
I get it.
It's more like, and I am a picky. Well, you know what? Like my sister will say, oh, you're a picky eater. I'm not really a picky eater. I just don't like some things that other people like.
Yeah, you don't like. My one roommate in college was the pickiest eater. She ate no fruit, no vegetables, no meat.
I do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think I'm a picky eater. I may not have a huge repertoire that some people have.
But you're not like changing the vibes. Like we had to go to certain restaurants so that she could eat.
There are things that I wish I liked, like sushi. I wish I liked it. It's so trendy right now to meet your friends for sushi, right?
I love sushi.
I'm the only one in my house that doesn't like sushi.
Really?
The only one.
I eat like sashimi where it's just the salmon on a plate. Give me some soy sauce and wasabi. It's so good. Let's see. Cherie in Princeton said, I pretend to eat meat even though I'm a vegan. I guess she's just pushing it around her plate when she's out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. A lot of people are saying, though, you shouldn't be pretending, Chris. Walk into that party with whatever you want to drink and say, screw the wine.
Yeah, no. And most of the time I do. I guess I'm just sick of the constant conversation about what I don't like.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It is a hassle. Because, like, I this did happen to me a few weekends ago. I was out with some of my friends. They're like, green tea shots. Let's do shots.
Like, no.
And I don't want to be that person that's like, can I have a lemon drop, please? Because it's kind of annoying.
I'm with you.
Right? So let's just stop judging what each other is eating.
Shame.
Enough.
Is not a Halloween color.
And you know when you go into the stores and it's like, there's a pink skeleton and there's a blue this and there's a gold ghost. Why are we doing gold and silver and blue and pink and
that's the
green?
color that some people like.
Well, green is.
Like people have an aesthetic. You know what I mean? You have an aesthetic.
I get that. I just can't stand when you walk into somebody's house and the big aesthetic colors right now are like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the beiges and the gray and
I like gray. My whole house is gray right now. Although I like pops of color, grays, blacks, whites. I'm kind of in that aesthetic. I went through the beige aesthetic.
Yeah.
And then I changed everything up.
I just can't stand when you go and like all of their decorations are trying to fit this like color vibe and I just can't.
But I have to say now, like I'm not with TikTok. I agree. Pink is not a Halloween color, although pink's my favorite color.
Right.
So you think I would be into the pink decorations? I'm not. I'm into the oranges right now. Not so much purple.
Yeah, see, like those are like fun colors though.
Orange
like,
and black, great.
I would say Halloween is orange, black, green, purple.
Green, purple.
They get
orange,
mixed
black.
In. Green and purple
I get it.
mixed
They're
in.
witch colors, right? Is that what it is?
But it's like at the same time, nobody would do this on Christmas. You know what I mean? Like people on TikTok were like kind of fighting about this because this girl was in Target and she saw like hot pink skeletons. And this is what she was saying.
This may ruffle a few feathers, but Halloween is not pink. Halloween is orange and black.
She sounds like she should be in Mean Girls.
She does. She's like telling everybody. She's like the other side though, because she's telling everybody not pink.
And like I said, I'm all about pink, but I agree, it's not for Halloween.
And it's like when Christmas comes around, I don't want to see your blue tinsel tree or like your orange tinseled whatever.
You know what's funny about that, Gianna? Like, I know what you're talking about. And people say, oh, if you live in a coastal area, you can do blue, everything for Christmas.
No, you can't.
I'm not hating it, but I would never do it. Like, I see it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that does look so nice.
Yeah.
But I would never do it at my house.
See, like, okay, like blue's maybe a bad example because like there is like icy vibes, but there are people who have like, oh, my favorite color's pink, so I'm going to get a pink tree. Why? It's not Christmas colors. Stick to orange and or
so you're
red
all
and
about
green.
Orange. Orange is the official color of Halloween in the fall, right?
I would say so.
I'm all about that.
It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
Oh, I'm loving this. So fans are thinking, Swifties are thinking that Taylor gave like a subtle shout out to Travis on National Boyfriend Day this week in a very Taylor Easter eggish way. I gotta be honest, I didn't even notice. So she dropped her Greatest in the League merch line.
Okay.
On Thursday on National Boyfriend Day.
Oh God.
It's kind of cute.
I do love it. I have to think, does she really think all of this stuff through or is it just coincidental?
She's got of course she thinks it through. She's got an amazing team around her. So the collection is like neutral sweat stuff. So it's stuff that he wears. You know what I mean? So the name, of course, the collection comes from The Alchemy, which is, allegedly a better relationship with Travis. His birthday's this weekend, so she's rumored to be in Kansas City, for a celebration. It'll be a party, whatever.
We shall see.
I love it.
Me too.
It's cute. So McDonald's finally bringing the Chicken Big Mac to the U.S. starting on Thursday. This is like a limited time thing. So if it sounds good to you, you better get on it.
Sounds so good.
So they loved it in Canada and the UK. So now it's coming here. So instead of the 2 burgers on the Big Mac, it's 2 chicken patties. Everything else is the same.
I can't wait to try
What's that Big
this.
Mac song? So all the ingredients.
I don't know.
Pickles, lettuce, tomato, onion on a sesame seed bun. How does it start?
2 all beef patties.
Right, that's it.
Yeah.
Special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
That's it.
But put chicken in there.
Yeah. So 2 chicken patties.
And don't forget, Sunday is the American Music Awards. So of course, we'll be chatting about it on Monday. There's the scoop.
Chris and the crew, 94.5 PST.
This could be a really cool invention. It's just kind of being made right now. Have you heard of the poop copter?
I have not. Have not.
Basically, it's a drone that collects dog poop. Who likes picking up dog poop? I mean, we all love our dogs, right? Mm-hmm. But that's probably one of the tasks that I like the least.
Oh.
So this entrepreneur from Minnesota, like out in the Midwest, just unveiled this invention that he's calling the poop copter. And he describes it as the world's first aerial-bound, self-guided dog poop removal system. So think of a video game, okay?
Okay.
Where that claw game on the boardwalk, where you're directing the claw and all of a sudden it goes down and it attempts to pick up the stuffed animal. So this is going to be the same thing in your yard, or if you're at a park or something. So you maneuver this drone. It can actually detect where the poop is, in your yard or whatever, and then it lowers itself down and picks up the poop. And then it carries it away. Then you show it where the garbage is or whatever. It drops it in. I got to be honest. I think this is awesome.
This is awesome.
Awesome.
Extra, but that is the worst task about. That's one of the downfalls of having a dog.
There's even apparently an option to sky dump.
Oh, wow.
Where you can actually, let's say you're pissed off at your neighbor or something.
No.
You can drop it down.
That's not right. That's not
see
right.
If this thing actually comes to fruition.
It's kind of awesome.
And it would kind of work on its own, they're saying, if he gets his way. This is all in the,
in the world, yeah.
First stages. But he's kind of comparing it to a Roomba, where it kind of would do it on its own.
Wow.
I was thinking it had a remote control.
But it's just kind of
it's kind of going to work on, you're going to teach it, and then it's going to do it on its own.
That's crazy.
So he's trying to figure this all out. It's in the production stage.
It'll be $6 million.
We'll see what happens.
Chris and the crew on 94.5 PST. This was Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com. Wake up with Chris and the Crew, weekdays 6 until 10 on your number 1 hit music station, 94.5 PST.